Hey Cowboys Nation, let's go for another round of news from America's team. Watch until the end so you don't miss any news and sign up to stay tuned for everything that comes out about the Cowboys.
Jerry Jones looked disgusted watching the Cowboys get blown out by the Packers. Dallas owner Jerry Jones looked absolutely disgusted with the Cowboys during a playoff game against the Packers. Watching his team fall behind by 4 touchdowns in the first half of the contest, it appeared he'd already had enough. It's been a trend for the franchise, which is just 5-12 in the postseason since winning its last Super Bowl. Despite posting impressive regular season records, including winning 12 wins in each of the last 3 campaigns, the Cowboys fall apart on the big stage. That often includes a first-round playoff exit. Reality appeared to set in for Jerry Jones once again while watching from his suite in AT&T Stadium on Sunday. Green Bay, led by third-year passer Jordan Love, rolled early and often against their NFC rival, jumping out to a 27-0 first-half lead. It's been a miserable day for the Cowboys, particularly on offense. Starting quarterback Dak Prescott threw a pair of first-half picks, one of which was returned 64 yards for a score. The other set up another Packers touchdown. Not much has gone right for Dallas, though they did pull within 3 scores with a touchdown on the final play before halftime. It might not be enough. Will Jerry Jones have a decision to make after the game? Mike McCarthy is in year 4 with the Cowboys, posting 12-win seasons 3 years straight. Unfortunately, his playoff record is likely to fall to 1-3 after the poor performance against the Packers. Many in Dallas believe it's the end of the line. ESPN analyst predicts Dallas Cowboys coach Mike McCarthy will be fired after playoff game. The Green Bay Packers have stunned the Dallas Cowboys in the first half of the NFC wildcard game, leading 27-7 at halftime. Green Bay entered the matchup as nearly 2-touchdown favorites, and the Cowboys haven't lost at home all season, but Dak Prescott and the top-ranked Dallas offense have looked confused and off from the start of the opening whistle. On the other side, Jordan Love and the Packers offense have been rolling in the first 30 minutes. Leading into the game, there was speculation Dallas head coach Mike McCarthy's job could be in jeopardy if the Cowboys didn't take care of business in the playoffs, particularly in the first round where they are significant favorites. Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones has refused to commit to McCarthy when asked about the coach's future. When asked directly about Mike McCarthy's Cowboys' future, owner Jerry Jones said, "We'll see how each game goes in the playoffs," according to a post on X by Clarence Hill Jr. of the Fort Worth Star-Telegram. Typical of Jones, the response is a vague one. But it definitely shows that Jones is reserving his judgment until after the postseason campaign. Considering that McCarthy, who is finishing his 4th season with the team, is only 1-2 in the playoffs with the Cowboys, Dallas could feel as though they've given him enough time to advance in the postseason. After the Green Bay Packers stunned the Cowboys with a 27-7 start at halftime, rumors began to swirl about McCarthy's future in Dallas. Longtime ESPN analyst Mike Greenberg took to social media to praise Packers QB Jordan Love, who has been fantastic in the first half as he has for several weeks, but noted the reality of the Packers' hot start if the Cowboys were to lose. "It feels highly likely we will remember this game as Jordan Love's coming out party," Greenberg said. "And Mike McCarthy's last game in Dallas in that order. If Mike McCarthy doesn't pull some magic out in the second half, this could be his last game in Dallas," Gronk said. Could Dallas Cowboys hire Bill Belichick to replace Mike McCarthy if they lose to Green Bay Packers? The Cowboys are in the playoffs for the 3rd straight year under Mike McCarthy, but the team is being linked to a move for Bill Belichick. The former New England Patriots head coach is now available after he and the team parted ways on January 11. NBC Sports' Mike Florio suggested there is a very real chance Belichick's future lies in Dallas. But it primarily rests on how much McCarthy succeeds in his 3rd playoff campaign. It just makes too much sense. If Mike McCarthy makes the kind of bonehead mistake that we saw in the Week 17 game on Saturday night, throwing the ball on 2nd and 15 and giving the Lions enough time to drive down the field and score the touchdown. That's the kind of thing that if he does it in the playoffs and they lose, he's done, Florio said on 105.3 The Fan. Quite possibly. Based upon what Jerry Jones has said in the availability of Bill Belichick, it's quite possibly going to be the end for Mike McCarthy because there is a clear opportunity to upgrade to a guy to give Jerry what he's been chasing since 1995. Obviously, there's a whole second half to be played, and the Green Bay Packers would have to hold on for the upset for the Dallas Cowboys to consider a move, but it wouldn't be surprising to see Jerry Jones make a move like this. Belichick is widely regarded as one of the top coaches in NFL history, and while he's been heavily linked to the Atlanta Falcons job opening, if the Cowboys fall to the Packers, it seems highly possible Jones would open the checkbook, the legendary former New England Patriots coach. National reaction to Cowboys' miserable half versus Packers. Mike McCarthy should be fired. The first half of the wildcard matchup against the Green Bay Packers was less than ideal for the Cowboys. Green Bay took a 27-7 lead into the halftime break at AT&T Stadium against a Cowboys team that entered the postseason undefeated at home. The Cowboys trailed 27-0 in the second quarter before a touchdown catch by Jake Ferguson as time expired. The 27-point deficit was the largest in a home playoff game in franchise history since 1969. The Cowboys' largest playoff comeback came in 1972 against the San Francisco 49ers, when Dallas erased a 21-3 deficit to win 30-28. Here's some of the reaction to the Cowboys' first half struggles against the Packers.